Now, here is a video that has totally never ever been done before. When it comes to Big Brother, Double Eviction Night ends up being one of the biggest nights of the season. The episode is filled with 2 live comps, instant nominations, distraught house guests, and by the end of the night, 2 house guests end up evicted. Going into a double eviction, it's always a bit nerve-wracking. They always seem to line up at the most crucial points in the game, and watching the entire trajectory of the season shift in front of my eyes live is more than my heart can take at times. Today, we'll be going over 5 of the wildest double evictions to happen on Big Brother. Whether it's an underdog win, an unexpected blindside, or just a whole lot of fireworks, these double evictions had me on the edge of my seat, and it's about time we talk about them. So without further ado, let's get started.
I'm sorry. But I know that.
I'm gonna go campaign.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going home. Please come with me.
You know, I feel like I've been talking about this specific week a lot recently, but it's pretty wild, so I guess it is well warranted. In Big Brother 13, at the final 7, Jeff had just come off of total control and sent home Danielle, and Jeff was primed to lock up the endgame and take home the crown. All he needed to have happen was for Kalia to not win the HOH, and then have Portia not win the veto, and then have Shelly not flip on him in the vote to force a tie and send Jeff home. Oh, I cannot overstate just how monumental this double eviction was. Jeff was going to win the season if he was not sent home right here. And the fact that the outsiders in Kalia and Portia, who Jeff had just toyed around with the prior week, seized control and sent him home by the thinnest of margins is one for the record books. Plus, with Jeff's clown shoe unknowingly falling out of his ball pit, guaranteeing that he wouldn't win the veto, or Kalia burping on live TV as soon as one of the commercial breaks ends, there's a lot of great moments just in the episode itself that make for this to be one of the wildest double evictions yet.
The correct answer is before. Congratulations, Kalia. You are the new head of household. Let's listen in on what's going on right now.
Ooh, love it. Gonna stick to my word. Jeff, Rachel, I'm nominating you guys for the week.
Congratulations, Portia. You have won.
Well, I mean, it's simple. Adam, you're my boy. You got to vote. Shelly, I mean, we had a blow up this morning. Let's move on. Let's talk about it. Let's make amends. Out of respect for me, out of how much I respected you in that yard.
I'm sorry, Jeff, but you stand between this for my family.
You're great at this game, and I think you have the absolute ability to win it, and that's why I have to evict you, Jeff. I'm sorry.
It's official, Jeff. You are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Nobody in there has a sack, and I don't know if I could say that, but they don't. I'm the only one who would have did anything in this game. That's how I went out, clown shoes. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe I threw it out. If I just would have looked to the left, there would have been a shoe sitting there, and I would have done the POV, and I wouldn't be sitting here, and I would have a great shot at winning the game.
Possibly the wildest, most unexpected, and heart-wrenching double eviction in all of Big Brother, the first double eviction in Big Brother 15 will forever be the standard of how to be shocked on the live show. Now, I don't usually care too much about the first eviction in the double eviction episodes, but Candace tearing Gina Marie to shreds before she left is always appreciated. Anyways, once the double starts, we see Erin accidentally win the HOH when she didn't want to win, which is always a recipe for good stuff. Except for the fact that it was Erin winning it, that's not as cool. Anyways, Erin nominates Jesse and Spencer, with Jesse being the main house target, and everything seemed cemented after Erin also won the veto. However, after the commercial break ends and we get to the veto ceremony, Erin all of the sudden pulls Jesse off the block? What? And then she puts up Judd? Where did this come from? Well, during the commercial break, right after the veto ended, Helen immediately asked Erin if she would take the shot at Judd. And while Erin initially said no, enough of the house started dogpiling on the idea, and Erin felt that she had no choice but to listen to the house, otherwise she'd be the target the following week. So what followed Judd's nomination was just sadness. Judd was pleading for his life in the game, trying to scrape up a vote anywhere he could, and everyone was crying, but it didn't matter. With tears in their eyes, everyone voted to evict Judd, and Judd was evicted in the most unexpected and sad double eviction we had ever seen.
The correct answer is more. Congratulations, Aaron. You are the new head of household.
I win HOH and I'm shocked, and I didn't necessarily want to win because I didn't want to get blood all the way up to my shoulders today. I'm Jesse and Spencer. I have to put you both up. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, Aaron. You have won the power of veto.
Are you kidding afterwards?
You don't want to do it?
Amanda McCray, me, Alyssa, Andy.
I don't want to waste a double eviction on someone like Jesse. I want to take out a big fish.
This is so awkward right now. Judd thinks that we're talking about keeping Jesse here, when in actuality we're talking about Judd leaving. It's kind of heartbreaking.
Heartbroken.
Jesse, I'm taking you off the block as they have been playing me and thinking that I would not realize that this was happening, Judd.
I'm not blaming you. Where'd you get that?
Aaron,
I don't want to hear. I can work with anybody, you know? If y'all vote to keep me, I swear I've only done what I've had to do up until now, but I've not been unloyal to the people I started out loyal to.
were you MVP?
Never. Alyssa's always been MVP. It's not too late. Don't vote how people are telling you. Vote how you want to. And you too, please change your vote. And you too, change your vote. You change your vote. Thanks.
Thank you, Judd. By a unanimous vote, Judd, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Now, I was really debating over which of the two Big Brother 14 double evictions to talk about for this video, because I felt that each of them are great and all-time double evictions for differing reasons. However, in the midst of deciding, I said, screw it, I'm not going to talk about either of them, because I instead want to take the time to talk about a double eviction that is much less talked about, but it still has some merit, and that's the Big Brother 21 double eviction. Coming into the final 6, there were 3 duos left in the house, and this HOH would determine how the season would finish. All of America was rooting for Nicole Anthony to get her first competition win, and lo and behold, on live TV, Nicole Anthony came out swinging, winning the HOH and making this one of the most exciting moments of the season. Jackson and Holly had been trading HOHs for a few weeks at this point, so if there was ever a time to take a shot at them, this would be the time. Jackson was finally going to be taken out. But no, Nicole couldn't do it, and she even told Jackson to his face that she's not going to target him and Holly, even though she probably should, and that's kind of a wild thing to say. So anyways, Nicole instead nominates Tommy and Christie to try and finally take Christie out, who by the skin of her teeth had managed to survive the prior 4 weeks being nominated. Come the veto competition, Christie looks like she's gonna pull another rabbit out of a hat, going perfect alongside Cliff all the way up until the final question. However, once the final question is asked, Christie initially answers true, but she has a last-second change of heart and switches her answer to false, where it's then revealed that the answer was indeed true, causing her to lose the veto in her last chance at life in the game. During her final plea, I admittedly chuckled at the camera just cutting from Christie crying during her final speech to Jackson drinking soda completely uninterested. While there are certainly more flashy and groundbreaking double evictions out there, this would have the underdog fan favorite come away with the HOH win, the frontrunner somehow managing to dodge eviction, a last-second answer change that ended Christie's game, and a lot of other small moments that made it worth the small mention here.
Tommy completes his puzzle. And congratulations, Nicole! You're the new head of household!
Mickey and Holly, they have been in power the past 3 weeks.
I'm so proud of you.
Listen, I know I should probably pick you guys up, but I can't do it. From a game standpoint, I need to do what's best with my gut to navigate forward. And with that being said, I'm nominating you, Christie, and you, Tommy.
That was a good move. It was. It was.
Not the right choice. There are bigger targets in this house than Christie or myself. It doesn't make sense.
Answers, please. Which makes the correct answer true. Congratulations, Cliff. You have won the power of veto.
I love
every single one of you. I love you. I came here. I did my best. I wish you all luck. I'm so proud of you. You did this. You deserve it. You're amazing. You two are amazing. You'll probably win.
This could be the decision that cost Nicole $500,000.
You did great. You won.
And now we get to the most recent double eviction. By week 9 of Big Brother 24, Michael had gone on an unprecedented competition tear, racking up 9 comp wins and showing no signs of slowing down. It was pretty clear that if he was ever vulnerable, a shot would need to be taken at him. Going into the final 6, it was announced to be a double eviction. As the prior HOH, Michael was not allowed to compete and had to watch as Turner won his 3rd HOH of the season. The thing is, though, Turner didn't want Michael to go home and was hesitant to target him, so he instead nominated Brittany and Alyssa, with Brittany as the target. Come the veto comp, Michael was far and away the favorite to win, as he had basically won every comp he wanted all season long. But during the competition, Michael's rope broke off of him, as did Taylor's and maybe even Alyssa's. Regardless, this severely disadvantaged them, and it allowed Monty to swoop in and claim the victory. Now, even though Turner may not have wanted to target Michael, Monty was not about to let this opportunity slither by, because who knew if Michael would ever be vulnerable again. And Monty pushed hard to make sure Turner would put up Michael as the replacement nom. Monty straight up told Michael that he was going to use the veto to try and send him home, and for the first time all season, we saw super panic mode Michael, and Michael tried pulling every card he could to stay in the game. He called out Turner, he exposed Brittany and threw her under the bus hard, and he actually gave a really solid and convincing pitch to stay in his final plea. Unfortunately for him, everybody knew that they could not let Michael survive the night, and they unanimously evicted him. With his parting words, Michael had everyone stay seated and said, "Oh, he didn't say anything. He just left." Wow. As far as exits go, that was one of the wildest exits I've ever seen, and overall, it was just a wild double eviction that completely shifted the endgame of Big Brother 24.
Congratulations, Turner. You are the new head of household.
My target, Brittany. She's been making deals with everybody left in the house and just can't be trusted. So.
Okay, so it's gonna be Brittany, Alyssa. I'll send Alyssa over. Yeah. Brittany, I'm gonna put up an outer game. Yeah, you're cool with that. Okay. And if you win the veto, please don't take her down. You know, like I've got you. We hate you.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I love everybody in this game, but it's gonna be Brittany and Alyssa.
Congratulations, Monty. You have won the power of veto.
There's really never going to be an opportunity to take a shot at Michael, so it's time I use the power of veto to take down Alyssa, and Turner follows through on his end.
Monty, what are you talking about? We just made a final 3 with Michael, and now you want to take a shot at him? We cannot miss, or we're out the door next.
I can't look this man in his eyes and lie to his face, so I have to let him know that he's going up on the block.
I love and respect you.
Monty, please.
Dude, Michael.
Monty, please.
I would look stupid if I don't do it.
Why? If you don't take what jury votes do I have?
You have everybody. It is out of respect for you, and it's out of love.
That is not out of respect.
Yes, it is.
No, that is not respect.
Yes, it is.
Are you fine with that? I'm opening up first place for everybody.
He's a good friend.
I'm sorry, but I know that
I'm gonna go campaign.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going home. Please come with me.
Okay.
This is Monty's resume move. Take it away from him.
I'm deciding to use my power of veto on Alyssa.
Turner, please stand.
Turner, you are safe with me if you don't do this.
Michael, I love you, dude. Only LGBTQ member in this house alongside me. I love you, but I have to open up first place.
All right, thank you, Turner.
Oh, Taylor, I need your vote. Turner, I am disgusted. Upstairs, you're talking about like I would never take up the LGBT person.
That was my plan.
Don't use that for manipulation.
The plan is set. Now all that's left is to get this vote done. But Michael's a great player, and he was not going to go down without a fight.
Alyssa, Taylor, this move to take me out is Monty and Turner's move. This is going on their resume. Even if you are votes, keep me in the house so I can put them on the block. Brittany has leaked a lot of information this week. Everyone knows it. About a final 2 with you, a final 2 with you, a final 3 with you. She has said a lot to a lot of people. You are the next 2 to go. They will take Brittany. Please keep me in this game. You need me. I will come after them.
Thank you. Thank you both. All right.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Brittany.
I'd expect it from other people.
I know. I'm so sorry.
By a vote of 3-0, Michael, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Everyone, please stay seated. I have one thing I would like to say.
And now for the final spot, we have one Big Brother Canada double eviction to go over. If you don't want Big Brother Canada spoilers, well, now's your chance to get out. Otherwise, let's go over by far the craziest double eviction in North American Big Brother. For a little background information, in the first week of Big Brother Canada 5, there was an audience vote to give one player safety all the way up until jury began, and Canada chose to grant Neda this safety. Neda was a huge fan favorite going into the season, but as the season progressed, she kind of lost that audience love. Anyways, the two players from Big Brother Canada 2, Neda and Ika, were friends outside of the game. So coming into the season, they had a bond and instantly started working together alongside some of the other attorneys, one being Cindy with an S from Big Brother Canada 3. However, as the pre-jury stage progressed, things between Neda and Ika were beginning to ice up. Certain comments were made to one another, attitudes were sometimes thrown around, and overall, there was a lot of passive aggressiveness going on. However, the stars aligned on night 34. Coinciding with the double eviction following the 5th eviction, Arissa announced that they had all made it to jury, which also meant that Neda's safety had officially ended. At the HOH competition, Cindy won after an extremely low tiebreaker guess, and she put up Jackie and Dylan, with Jackie the likely target. However, Jackie was determined to stay and fight, and she went out into the backyard and won the veto, guaranteeing her safety and forcing Cindy to put up someone else. What happened next, though, was straight and utter warfare. Ika instantly went up to Cindy and asked her if she would put up Neda, a giant move that Cindy was clearly terrified to make so early on. And to add on to it all, Neda instantly came up and correctly sussed out that Ika was trying to get her out, like now. This led to a blow-up in the storage room where Ika and Neda finally let all the built-up tension out and fireworks were soaring. The line in the sand had been way more than just drawn at this point, and once the house guests were forced back into the living room for the veto ceremony, Cindy could barely speak. But Arissa wasn't having all of that, knowing that she could and she would, and at long last, Cindy uttered the words, "My replacement nominee is Neda." The absolute sound barrier that broke due to the Canadian audience cheering and howling in delight has never been replicated in America before. Once Neda was evicted and she knew her fate was sealed, she completely exposed all the veterans' positions in the house, and with a few funny jabs from Dimitri and probably the single most iconic individual vote in all of Big Brother Canada, Neda was evicted just 1 hour after her month of being immune. It's the craziest double eviction of all time.
Neda, you and the rest of the house need to know that your immunity is now officially over. Is 155. Cindy, you wrote 22. You are the new head of household.
My first nominee is Dylan. Jackie.
Congratulations, Jackie.
Would you put Neda and get her out of here? Put her on the block, I'll put her out. You're scared?
Yeah.
Did she tell you to bring me up? Cindy? She's never gonna have your back in this game. Please do, Karen. Cindy.
Not she's the one ruining this alliance.
No, I'm
when
not.
she's gone off with Dre and Miller. She talks trash.
She is toxic. This alliance.
You know it's lies, Ika. You know you're lying right now.
Bruno, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You literally throw him
I'm
under the
not
bus every
speaking
2
to
seconds.
you. I'm not speaking to you.
Yeah, Ika,
Girl,
go keep rolling your
girl,
eyes.
bye.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
Girl,
Say
bye.
someone more of your stock
Neda,
phrases.
you're going home. Her whole existence is trash.
You're a really ugly person on
promise
the
you're going
inside.
home. I promise. I promise you are going home.
Wow. Wow, this is so embarrassing. Like, as soon as my immunity is up, I get...
No, it's no.
I didn't even do anything.
You're okay.
Cindy, please don't do it.
I've decided to use the POV on myself.
Cindy, we need an answer.
My replacement nominee is... I don't want to do this.
Cindy, you can and you will. Who is your replacement nomination?
My replacement nominee is Neda.
With that, it is now time for the second eviction vote of the night.
They have the votes. Neda's go. I vote to evict Neda.
Cindy, Kevin, Bruno, up until last night. Nope, shut up, Dimitri, you're her little puppy. Karen, they're using you as a number.
You were safe for like an hour.
Hi, Ika. Hi,
Arissa.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Neda.
Thank you.
Bye.
By a vote of 1 to 7, Neda, you have been evicted. Please get your things and say your goodbyes.
And there we go. Double evictions are really hit or miss. Whether you're a fan of them or not, double evictions are always going to be a part of Big Brother. And even if we have a streak of 10 bad double evictions in a row, you already know that I'll be watching at the edge of my seat for that 11th one anyways, because I just can't help myself. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I, of course, need to give that extra special shout out to all of my YouTube members who assuredly would put on a double eviction performance for the ages. And as always, here's a clip for you on your way out.
What did you just say as you stormed out? You said, there's one thing I would like to say?
Yeah.
And you didn't say it.
No, I had nothing to say. I just wanted to leave.